This is SSMART PESS 23
in the Bay Area.
up in here. And we're going to be playing some NBA 2K16. Yeah. Pretty much that's all we're going to be doing today.
The beautiful Bay Bridge.
Yo. If you guys know how to, take off the 2K beat, like, thank you very much. If you guys could tell me how to do that, cause this stupid music is just hurting my ears. Alright, so I am not in the starting lineup as yet. As you guys see, we are 3-0, dude. 3-0, 3-0. Alright.
Spanning from San Francisco to Oakland. It's game.
Hold up. Katie. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. For real, guys. Hold on. Alright.
Time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors.
Dang. Gotta guard this dude.
Pistons trail by 3.
Yeah, they trailing.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. It's stolen by Green. Iguodala kicks to Edwards. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak number 1. Klay Thompson 3rd.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off.
Right.
If not both of them.
You're right, 2K.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's in. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
But I need to foul him again.
Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 4. Morris a screen to the inside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Edwards with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
You want to get your ankle stuck.
Tries it from 19. Can't hit. And Detroit the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
I don't care, I'll pull it.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Golden State.
Okay.
And Harris drops them both. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot.
Let's go.
He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. 8th in scoring, 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Yeah, you talk about their points per game. Definitely not elite, but in the upper echelon. And when you play good defense, sometimes that's enough. The fans love the top scoring teams, but really it's all about balance.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now Edwards. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
I'm using release 70.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Edwards defending.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Verejao.
Oh, thank you.
And it's Livingston in for Curry. Detroit also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Johnson in for Tobias Harris.
In my way.
Here's Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And stolen by Barnes.
Let's go, dude.
And here's Edwards. 6 points for him. No good there with the step-back J.
Step back.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Mozgov sets a screen for Sessions. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Gibson passes to
They
Edwards.
passed it right back to me because I'm the only one right
three
here
ball.
on the court.
Mozgov grabs the board.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Sessions, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
But I got limitless range,
Over in the corner.
right? I have limitless range, right? Yep. I have limitless range.
Caldwell Pope. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's good.
You're disrespectful. He left
The
me
Pistons
wide
have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. There's the pick. Out to the wing. Johnson outside. Now here's Sessions. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
That's
And also
great,
defensively,
bro.
he was really aggressive.
Hook
I mean,
shot,
matter of fact,
Rick.
he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Hook shot.
Livingston dishes to Barnes.
Do you want your ankles took?
Tries a 3. Edwards can't hit. The Pistons trailing.
2K. Who much people do?
Johnson
how much
kicks to
people do you want me
Sessions.
to guard?
Morris a screen.
Who am I supposed to guard now, 2K?
Gibson and the Pistons need to get off a shot here.
Garbage.
Morris, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Livingston passes to Edwards.
You disrespectful.
That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Edwards. Aaron Baines.
And Stephanie Curry is still in.
Warriors leading by 7 on the floor for Detroit. They've got Tobias Harris. Sessions out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this.
Freaking Tobias Harris, dude. Dude, like, I was 67 overall and... Ooh, I got the call prime time. Ooh, Yo,
second quarter
my volume shooter, bro. I got volume shooter.
Sessions dishes to Drummond.
Good thing I have volume shooter, so it's easier for me to get microwave badge.
They need this. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
It got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Just absolute domination in this one for Harris. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
At the elbow, Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Let's go, Draymond.
Green's got his third basket of the night. Pistons trail by 9.
He's gonna get my dime.
There's a good screen. And Sessions kicks to Drummond.
Was somebody, a random person?
Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Drummond. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Draymond, do you want to get fouled?
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
The Warriors making a switch here. Gibson's checked in.
What's his name? Stephen Curry, because he just
so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors leading by 8.
Disrespectful. Ooh, Stephanie. Oh, come here. Not you though, but yeah. Oh, go.
He feeds it to Gibson.
Basket.
And jams it with authority.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Yo, the pick and roll is cheese.
6 to shoot.
Dude, I just need to keep using pick and roll. I'm gonna get that bad.
Harris against Thompson, and it's Harris off the drive, and that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Harris.
Okay.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Curry passes to Edwards.
Oh, somebody comes at this screen. Of course it's going to be Todd
Gibson the screen.
Ooh.
And Morris comes over to help.
Todd Gibson. Go.
No good from Gibson.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Pass to Edwards.
Okay, somebody comes at this screen.
Gibson the screen.
Okay, Todd. Oh.
Harris against Barnes.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Shot clock at 6. Passes to Edwards. And the Warriors miss again.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Sessions dishes to Drummond. Morris outside. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope.
I see that. I went the wrong way.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. In third, the Warriors.
They've been outstanding all season long at knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent knocking them down.
That free throw missing.
But I'm staying on this team until Stephen
He hits the second from the line.
Okay, right?
Warriors leading by 4. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He ended with 26 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game. Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. Tops in scoring, first in shooting percentage. And they're number 2 in steals. A very aggressive team in going after the ball.
And you go back to their offense, the most...
Is this thing on 2K? Wow, Stephanie Curry. Oh, the one assist that he has is from me. Dude, this boy Stephanie Curry didn't... Yo, Draymond. Draymond. I just need to
Just explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morris.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
I'm about to be a new
Pistons have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Drummond the screen, and Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it again.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Curry kicks to Edwards.
I will give you my candy. I have no
Gibson the screen.
Ooh, Todd Gibson.
To the left wing. The 3 from Barnes, and he gets it to go. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
There's a screen. And Sessions kicks to Drummond, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Morris. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. Talk about some great numbers for Baller. He's got 19 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Well,
Sessions with it, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here, guys. And yeah.